Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Queen T's Tarot. It's your girl here, Queen T. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. So today is Friday, January 29th. I just want to see what's going on today. What's the energy for today so we can best use it for our own ability. All right, so what's the energy we need to embrace today? All right. A few cards popped out here. So we have the High Priestess, the Ten of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So this is showing me, and this is telling me that today you need to rely on your inner knowledge. You need to look within and use the knowledge that you already have and use that to get out of this funk. There's a mental prison that you're putting yourself in, and you need to use what's inside, what you already know, what you've already accumulated, and get out of this funk. You know, there's the Wheel of Fortune just means that things are changing. This doesn't mean good, this doesn't mean bad, so let's use it for our own good. Okay, because things are changing regardless. Let's use it for our own good. And there is like this emotional connection that maybe you're crying a lot. Maybe you're more irritable than normal. Maybe you're more mushy than normal. Maybe you're more disconnected than normal. Things like that. This is because you're not relying on your inner knowledge. You're not relying on what is true to you, and you're not standing firm in it. So it's allowing you to have these mental prisons that you're putting amongst yourself. So embrace the knowledge within you. Embrace the knowledge within you and allow it to get you through. Allow it to show you the lessons. Allow it to release you from the prison. You know, everything happens in due time. Everything happens in divine timing. And if you rely on your inner knowledge to get you through, then everything won't seem bad. It won't seem like you can't handle it. It won't seem like it's more than you can handle, because it is what you're meant to handle. That's why you're getting it at this point. It is a lesson for you to learn. And it won't seem like too much because you know internally you can do it. Oh yeah. Okay, so we got the Magician here, which stand in your power, okay? It is your life. It is your choice what you think about. As much as you can't like automatically snap your fingers and say, I'm going to have positive thoughts, you can change your thought process. So it is your choice what you think about. It is your choice what imprisonments and limitations you put on yourself. If you've been doing this for a long time, the emotions are bubbling up. Okay, things are bubbling over, and it is time to make that change. It is time for a new thought process to come in. It is time for a new passion to come in. It is time for you to know what you want and stand firm in that. This is what I'm going to get. Doesn't matter what you say, I say, anyone. This is where I'm going. This is the goal I am aiming for. And the end of story. Create your life. You are the magician. You have, he has all his tools at his dispense. He has all the knowledge. He has all the thoughts. He has all the emotions. He has all the physical manifestations. He has all the energy and passion that he needs to move forward. So do you. Use everything and embrace this new way about yourself. When things are different, when things change internally especially, it feels like you're in a new place. It feels like you don't know what to do. You don't know how to move. You don't know how to react, because you know you don't want what you had, but you're not sure what you want. And if you're in that place of kind of like, I call it limbo land, you're kind of like, okay, I don't want what I had. I was unhappy with what I was doing. I know there needs to be a change, but I'm not quite at that change yet. Stand firm in yourself. Meditate and ask yourself and create the physical vision board. Write it down, record it, visualize it, whatever you gotta do. Create a goal for yourself, a place that you want to be, a person that you want to be, and make that like this visualization. Have it be your anchor and always come back to it. No matter how much you get out of the road, no matter how many detours you take, you come back to this visualization of, this is who I want to be. And eventually you'll start to feel yourself, and you'll know which way to go, because it's become so ingrained in your mind. If you look at these things daily, if you look at your goals daily and where you want to be and what kind of person you want to be, what kind of traits you want to have, what kind of reactivity that you want to be, things like this, it will create all the difference. So let's look at where we want to be, what we want to do. Make that be our anchor. Make that be where we're going. You know what I'm saying? And allow that inner knowledge to bring about the new emotions, to bring about the new passion, to bring about the new way of thinking, the new energy, the new way that we are. We're always able to change it. Every moment, every second that you're alive, you can make a change. You can be different. You just have to keep bringing yourself back to that road, and eventually you'll get there. Right? It does take time. You can't, like I said, you can't snap your fingers and your thoughts are different. You can't snap your fingers and you stop crying at every emotional trigger. You can't snap your fingers and have all the energy in the world. But you can create the goal, you can create the target, and continuously go back to your target and train your brain. Your brain is made for repetition. It is made to do the most it can with the least amount of energy, which means it will always resort back to its default settings on what you do the most. So when you're overcoming the default setting of this is how I always think, these are the negative thoughts that always come, this is how I always react to situations, this is how I always react to triggers, you're reprogramming that when you want to make this difference. So your brain is automatically going to go back to default, and you have to think, okay, let me put it back. And the more you push it to go to a different way, the more it will become natural for your brain to say, this is different. This is how I react to triggers now. I don't start crying. I don't lash out. I don't cuss anybody out. I have emotional maturity now, and this is how I react. I analyze, I meditate, I make proper thought out moves. But there is that. It's hard. It's hard to change the way you think. It's hard to change the way you react. It's hard to make that change, but it's coming. And if you know you don't want to be where you're at, if you know you want to change, then just continuously make it, okay? It's going to take time after time after time. It's harder to retrain yourself to do something new than it is to do it new in the first place, okay? But we are where we are. We can't change the past. We can't undo the subconscious programming that we have in our head, but we can definitely work to undo it and do it properly, right? Let's program ourselves to create the life we want. Let's program ourselves to have the reactions that we want, to have the emotions that we want, to have the thoughts that we want. Now, will things happen the way you want 1,000,000% of the time? No, of course not. But we can continuously put ourselves back on the road, so majority of the time we're on the road, okay? Just don't map out your life. That sounds crazy, but map out what kind of person you want to be at this time, what kind of person you want to, do it. Think about where you want to go. And this can change day by day. But write it out, record it out, make a vision board, whatever, and daily put yourself back in the reminder that this is where I'm going. This is what I want my brain to do. This is how I want my reactions to be. And you will continuously see the growth. Lean on other people. Speak to people, even if they don't have the same goals to you. Sometimes just having an accountability partner can make all the difference. I'm seeing that being a big thing, because there is going to be a new mindset that's coming. There's going to be new energy that's coming, and you're going to be working with more people than you have before, or different people than you have before. Different personalities, different things of that nature, different personalities, different situations, different environments. All that is going to be different because you are making yourself different. And there's 3 queens here. I don't know if any men are listening, but if you are a female listening, there's 3 queens here. And the Magician. Step into your royalty. Step into your power. Step into the power of your emotions. Step into the power of your thoughts. Step into the power of your passion, your energy, your femininity. Step into your power. We are royalty, and we need to act like it. We need to act like our thoughts are the most important that there is. Doesn't mean everyone else is unwarranted, but you have to prioritize yourself first. Fill your cup and be overflowing. In an overflowing status, everyone benefits. So why not everyone benefit instead of just the person I'm giving to? My cup overflows with greatness. My cup overflows with blessings. Alright, so I got the energy, some oracle cards here. We got the Garden at the Gate, the Thinking Man, the Action, the Sun. Okay, so the Garden at the Gate I don't know if anyone can see, but so there's all these fields and this openness, everything, and she's in this beautiful garden that has butterflies and stuff like that. But you can tell that she wants to be in the openness. She wants to be in the land. She wants to be in the fields where she feels free, where she feels like she can run. You know, it's a young girl. Run and play and be free without the limitations. Even though where she's at is beautiful, there's something about the space. There's something about the freedom that seems enticing to her, that she wants to go against the norm, to go out there. And we have action in the thinking man. Before you take action on anything, before you take action in your career, before you take action in your love life, before you take action with where the changes that you want to make sure that you think it out. Make sure you think about, is this aligned with where I'm trying to go? That thought alone, if you can make all your decisions through that thought, is this aligned with my future self? Is this aligned with my highest self? Now, you can only do what you know with what you know at that time, but take the time to pause and see your angle, see your trajectory, and see if it aligns with it. Is this decision that I'm making to eat this cheese pizza tonight, is this aligned with where I'm trying to go with my fitness goals? Is this decision to let my child stay up late, is this aligned with where I want to go with my parenting goals? Is this decision to come home and take out my bad day on my spouse, is that aligned with my marital goals? Is this decision to take a whole weekend off instead of working over the weekend aligned with my career goals? Taking that time to pause and really putting your thoughts, your actions in alignment with where you're trying to go will make the journey all easier. I swear to you, it'll make it all easier. You are the sun. Bathe in what is given to you. Bathe in the natural resources that you are provided for. Bathe in your natural abilities, right? Just soak in all the goodness of you, all the goodness that's in your life, all the goodness and blessings that have been given to you, and Spirit will provide more. Adjacent possibilities. My favorite number, 24. Okay? Align yourself with where you're trying to go. Keep a clear picture of where you're trying to go, even if you continuously change that picture. That picture doesn't have to be the same for years, weeks, even days. Keep aligning yourself with your future self. Every time you get new information, your future self may change. Keep that in mind through all your actions, all your thoughts, all your words, and you'll see that everything will change, and your subconscious mind will catch up with your conscious wants and goals. So I hope that resonated, guys. If it does, please leave me a comment. I love to read and respond to the comments. And I'll be back tomorrow for the weekend thing. And I'm thinking about doing something special for you guys this weekend. Maybe doing it by zodiac. Let me know.